The admiration between Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene and Donald Trump was deep and mutually beneficial.
It's great to be with Marjorie, a very special person. She's out there fighting hard.
Their breakup has been ugly.
Something happened to her over the last period of a month or two where she changed, I think, politically. And, you know, that's too bad. She's lost a wonderful conservative reputation.
I believe the country deserves transparency in these files, and I don't believe that rich, powerful people should be protected if they have done anything wrong.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is really a creature of the MAGA movement, and to some degree, a creature of Donald Trump. She had been ultra loyal. She was the loyalist who always hit opponents of Trump earliest and hardest. And all of a sudden, really, in the matter of a few weeks, she has turned around completely and is attacking Trump on just about everything and denouncing him.
They've fallen out, in part, over his inaction over the Epstein files. Legal documents and evidence gathered during various criminal investigations into the financier between 2005, when he was accused of molesting a 14-year-old girl, and 2019, when he was found dead in a New York jail cell.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
It's very strange for a lot of people that the list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it? Probably will be, by the way. Probably.
So if you're able to, you'll be...
Yeah, I'd certainly take a look at it.
Once elected, Donald Trump did little to advance the release of the Epstein files. That upset influential Trump backers like Marjorie Taylor Greene and podcaster Joe Rogan.
Where's the Epstein files? Boo, can't find them. Don't exist. Like, they can get away with shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Trump's attitude is unfathomable to some of those who say they were abused by Epstein, like Haley Robson.
Who owns you? What happened from last year to now?
A Republican-controlled committee last week released more than 20,000 Epstein-related documents, many innocuous, but which illuminate his world of influence and power. Like emails that appear to be sent by former Israeli PM Ehud Barak. We might come over for a few days. And messages that seem to be with Woody Allen's wife, Sunyi Previn. Thank you for the sweatshirts. The thought was very sweet. Others are more troubling and could be problematic for Donald Trump. Of course he knew about the girls he asked Ghislaine to stop, which may be a reference to claims that Ghislaine Maxwell recruited female employees from Trump's Mar-a-Lago spa to work for Jeffrey Epstein. And in April 2011, after damning accusations against Epstein from one of those young women. I want you to realise that that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Victims spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Trump's spokesperson said the unnamed victim's identity had already been made public.
So I will go ahead and say it, Virginia Giuffre. And it was CBS's own reporting, Ouija, that recently wrote that Miss Giuffre maintained, and God rest her soul, that she maintained that there was nothing inappropriate she ever witnessed, that President Trump was always extremely professional and friendly to her.
I think he clearly hoped this issue would disappear, or that he would be in a position to help make it disappear, but that does not seem to be the case.
Democrats and those Republicans who want more Epstein documents released now have the numbers in the House of Representatives to force the issue to a vote. The bill will also need Senate approval. If the Democrats take the House in next year's midterm elections, and that's a big if, Trump also risks impeachment hearings.
If I had to guess today, I'd say Democrats wouldn't do it in the end, but I'm not certain of that at all. Remember, they can't do anything until after 2026, and the people have to elect a majority of Democrats in the House of Representatives, and that is certainly not a sure thing.
I don't care about it, released or not.
Today, Donald Trump's position shifted once again. Now he says House Republicans should vote for the release of the Epstein files because we have nothing to hide. Trump's attitude towards the Epstein files may be unsettling his MAGA base, but it's not abandoning him.
I would say, based on the polling I've seen, that he's lost a few percent of MAGA. It's not what you would expect.
But the latest YouGov poll suggests Trump is losing support amongst the swinging voters who were so crucial to his victory. His standing has also been hit by the state of the economy, tariffs, a prolonged shutdown, and controversy over immigration enforcement.
Donald Trump is at his all-time low, counting both terms, minus 16 in negative territory. So these things are having an effect. Maybe not so much with his base, but he is losing among independents almost to the degree that he's lost among Democrats, which is incredible.